How's it going, Luke? Flashing back to last year at the Dukes Mayo, obviously you were hurt, but you were there on the trip, right?
Right.
What do you remember about DeCarrion, the prep during the week, and then him coming out and playing as well as he did?
I mean, he treated it like a pro. He really did. I mean, every single day he'd come in eager to learn, eager to get better, and just eager to go out there and show the world what he could do. And I think that kind of showed during the game and throughout the game as it went, that he just continued to play at a high level. But that didn't start, at the beginning of the game, like second quarter, whenever. That started, weeks and weeks before in December, when, we were here practicing and, when we got to the bowl site that entire week. And his preparation and his mindset going into it, that's where it started. It wasn't just something that he turned on, during the game. It was a process of, I'm going to do this every single day, and just continue to get better. And that's what he did. So, he's going to do a lot of great things for us, in this next few weeks too.
Hey, man, obviously you played in 4 games, so I'm guessing the plan was to keep it at that for the rest of the way. Then NCAA made their ruling on that being not a penalty for you to redshirts. Yep. How cool was that when that came through, and what can you share about how you found out about that and all that stuff?
I was pretty fired up about it, and Coach Beamer texted me sometime whenever it came out, and just a screenshot of whatever email he got that said it had been approved, and I'm pretty excited about it. If any opportunity I get, I'm going to take it. So I don't know what my role will be, if there will be any, but whatever it is, whatever I got to do, I'm always up for it. So I'm just ready to have some fun out there.
I got 2 for you, man. Coming off of that, is the plan to come back to South Carolina next year?
Absolutely.
And then number 2, you've played in, after last year playing in the bowl game, you got to experience that. But now, going down to the Gator Bowl, historic bowl against, a historic team. How excited are you for that?
I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think, like you said, we talked about it this morning. It's a historic bowl, just like you said, and it's something that we've been. I know we've been to this bowl before, but it's been a long time since we've been in this kind of caliber of bowl. So I think we're all just really excited, to get down there to be a part of something, that special and that unique. We're playing a great Notre Dame team, but we'll be ready for them. And like I said, it's just going to be a fun week. We're going to do everything we can, prepare the right way, but also enjoy our time down there and continue to get close as a team.
Now that you can kind of look full circle from the start of the year to now, what have you kind of seen from Spencer once you can take a whole season, and how has that relationship kind of changed since he first got here?
I mean, I think he's done everything like a pro. The way that he handled things when he first got here, how he went through camp, and really how we went through this season. Me and him got pretty tight, just coming in every single day, from beginning of the week, Monday to Friday in the hotel. We both felt like we always had a great game plan, that we were ready and prepared for whoever we were facing during the week. So just being able to go through that with him and him helping me out, me helping him out, that's something that, I'm never going to forget, and I've got his back no matter what, and I know he has mine. So, like I said, whatever happens, he's going to do great. He's going to be awesome in the bowl game, and we're just going to go out there, have some fun, and make plays.
Luke, I know you haven't had the chance to work with him as an offensive coordinator yet, but what's kind of your first impression of Coach Loggins and what he might bring to this offense next season?
I think he's going to bring, a lot of juice, definitely a lot of good stuff that, we'll take the kind of playmakers that we have and fit the system around them and what they're good at. So I think that's kind of what everybody's excited about, is just, getting him here and all the experience that he's had, all the guys that he's worked with, especially at the quarterback position, and working with Jay Cutler, Connor Shaw, guys like that. I think we're all really excited just, for him to get here and to continue to build that relationship as, the winter, spring goes on. into spring ball camp, and so on. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and he's a great guy, very genuine. So just looking forward to continuing that relationship.
To follow up on that a little bit, what's he said to you about what he likes in a quarterback? Have y'all talked about that at all, how he likes to use those guys, and how do you feel like he fits with what, or how do you feel like you fit with what he wants to do?
Yeah. We hadn't really talked much ball. Really, it was just, kind of, getting to know him on a personal level before the ball started. So I think that stuff will come, like I said, this winter and spring. Obviously, we'll get more into that, but I thought it was awesome just to kind of sit down with him and just talk to him man to man and just do those kinds of things. So, but like I said, I think he's going to bring a lot of stuff that will take what we're good at as wide receivers, tight ends, running backs, and just fit the system around us and make it something that we can own and make it our kind of make it our own. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Luke, have you gotten a chance to talk to Connor Shaw about Coach
I did.
Loggins? What was his
I texted him, right after I saw he got hired, and just asked, how was he? Did he like him? And he was like, yeah, man, he's awesome. You're gonna love him, and he's gonna do some great things for y'all. So, I mean, if the goat says he's all right, he's probably all right.
And I guess I know you'd probably like to be on the field playing, but what do you feel like you got out of this redshirt year for you to help you over the course of the rest of your career?
Yeah, I think I got just kind of a chance to step back and really see things from a different perspective. Obviously, not being on the field is one thing, but being off the field, you get to see things that you might not see when you're out there. So kind of taking that into and putting that in my toolbox. That's some of the stuff that I can use for next year, or whenever I step back on the field. Just everything that I've learned and gone through this season, I know is going to put me in a good position for next year.
Your brother played in the Touchdown Energy Bowl All-Star game.
Yes, sir.
Is he faster than you?
Nah, on a good day maybe, but I think I've got him most of the time.
Better hands?
I don't know. That's close too, but he did have a hell of a season. He's had a hell of a 2 years, that he was there and playing. So I always loved going down to watch him. He's fun to watch.
Any thoughts of him joining you at South Carolina?
It is a possibility. It's something that he's definitely taken into consideration and something that he's thought about. I can't say whether or not he's made a decision or not. He's probably out, surfing right now. So I'll ask him later on if he's, figured it out. But no, he loves football and he loves the game. But he's still trying to figure some things out. And, like I said, he likes to go out there and kind of be free and, do his own thing. So he's going to do that, and he's going to be great at whatever he does.
Hey, Luke, I got a couple for you. So, of course, we're talking about the 4-game threshold just a second ago. For one, do you remember what that conversation kind of was like with Shane Beamer or whoever else once you got to that 4-game mark?
Yeah, I think whenever I hit it, he texted me and said, hey, will you, come by my office sometime? And, whenever you get that text, like, oh, crap, did I do something wrong? But I went up there and we talked about it, and he asked me what I thought, what I wanted to do, and obviously I've always told y'all this. I'm a team player. I'm a team guy. I told him the same thing. If there's something that I needed to do, and if there's something that they needed me to do, that I would be more than up for it. But if that wasn't the case, and they were on the same page with me, and trying to save this year and Redshirt, that I would like to do that as well. So that conversation went well, and obviously we're both. I mean, everybody's fired up about the new rule or whatever it is. Because that gives not only me but a lot of these guys that have played in 4 games, it gives them the opportunity to go out there and show what they can do as well. So obviously, like I said, it don't just affect me; it affects everybody else. And a lot of the young guys have come along, these last couple weeks, and it's been fun to see, kind of what they can do out there when they're out there.
Yeah, for sure. And kind of going off that a little bit, this is an offense that, kind of caught fire, I guess, late in the season. I guess that November, just being around being around that and I guess being kind of part of that preparation, just like what did you notice that was different, I guess, in that last 3-4 weeks of the season?
Yeah, I think like you said, everybody was just kind of on the same page. Everybody felt good about what was in the game plan. Everybody understood it. Kind of knew the why behind it. Why are we doing this? What are we trying to get out of it? Everybody kind of really accepted that and took that into their preparation. So when they watch practice or watch the tape of whoever we were playing, the looks and stuff, that they could apply that and really understand the concept, the look, what we were trying to do, what we were trying to accomplish out of it, whether it was in the run game, pass game, RPO. Just little things like that may not seem like much at the time, but when you get out there and it's live bullets, that those things make a big difference.
How many of those young receivers were you able to work with a good bit during the season? Or did you rep with any of those freshmen or guys or redshirt?
Yeah, so obviously there's the ones and the twos. So a lot of those younger guys got to get in, and rep with the twos. So that was cool, for me, just to kind of pull or bring them along and kind of show them the ropes and teach them, on the field, off the field, in the meeting room, wherever it may be, just constantly talking to them and maybe giving them pointers as to, what I think they could do here as opposed to a different look. So like I said, man, they've done a really good job in these last couple weeks of just taking whatever their role is and really just getting after it. Cool. Appreciate y'all.